Hi, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday and a good week so far. You're nearly so close to the weekend. I hope you're having a good one. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We're getting there. We're slowly building, which is wonderful. And please keep with your comments as well. I'm loving the interaction that we're having at the moment. Sorry if we don't agree on everything. That's fine. It's good to have an opinion. I look maybe like the most tired person in the world. I have been on the go a lot over the last 24 hours, but let's talk about that incredible Champions League result for Arsenal. Arsenal 5 goals past Lyon, the holders of the Champions League title. 1 goal Lyon managed tonight. Yes, there were injuries. Yes, they were missing big name players. We'll get to it in detail in just a second. But the concern I had for Arsenal tonight, been talking about this a lot today with work, but thinking to myself, well, it's okay. If Arsenal don't manage to get past Lyon tonight, there's kind of no pressure. They still have the return leg and there's still a while to go in the group, etc. By that time, you might see Leah Williamson and Rafa Souza coming back into the squad. Tonight's maybe the worst it can be, and maybe things could get better for Arsenal in the Champions League. Not for a minute in a month of Sundays did I see Arsenal managing this result tonight against a side who are so strong, so ruthless, so clinical. Arsenal have been outstanding, and actually sit and think to myself, okay, I don't know why I'm underestimating Arsenal in the Champions League. Is it because they've been over this, last so many years so far from it? Chelsea have been more of that dominant force. Forgive my screen shaking a bit. I'm out of my normal setup. I just wondered now watching tonight. I'm like, hold on a minute. Are Arsenal the team that could now go all the way in the Champions League with the results that they've been getting, with how they've been performing domestically, with the actual squad of players they've got as well, with the depth that they've got? Can Arsenal now do it? And it feels like only a short time ago, Chelsea were there, they were creeping, they were getting there, and then last season had a miserable old time. Not miserable, but you can quickly forget about it. Caitlin Foord, I had the pleasure of spending just a short time with in the summer. We travelled up to a game in Milton Keynes together for the Euros. Which game was it? Can't remember. Who even cares? It's gone now. And I was curious because I actually watched Caitlin Foord, and I think you're an underrated player. Our first touch is incredible. Our finishing's incredible. For me, I think, she's just perfect. She's just a perfect player. And she opened the scoring at 13 minutes and then got another goal at 45 minutes as well. Absolutely outstanding stuff from her tonight. And a great goal, that second goal at 67 minutes from 20 yards out. So calm, so composed. Just, it's almost a little bit sexy. I'm going to say it, I don't care. Frida Maanum as well, getting on the score sheet. She got the second goal at 22 minutes. So at this point, you're going, Arsenal are 2-0 up inside 22 minutes at Lyon. Yes, I should probably mention now they're without Ada Hegerberg. They're without Cascarino as well. So they're missing a few of their key players. But as I mentioned, Arsenal are without Leah Williamson and Rafa Souza at centre-back. I actually think Souza being at the Arsenal squad now is the difference in them taking the steps towards Champions League glory. I think watching her, she's just a left-footed centre-back. It's just, she's decent, and I actually think with her going out the side, it could be a problem because she might be one of those players who's injured a lot, and that's an absolute shame. But tonight worked well because they brought Steph Catley in at centre-back. A lot with Moy coming back into the squad as well. We know she's stepped up previously before, but Steph Catley had a great game. She had a really good game. I've been seeing her more at left back. Kate McCabe moving up to left wing. Kate McCabe was at left back tonight and Steph Catley was at centre back, and everything seemed to go pretty smoothly. It felt like Catley had a very strong game. So maybe we'll see more of that. Again, I'd like to mention that I was driving through St Albans Town on what day is it? We're Wednesday. So yesterday. And I saw Rafael Souza walking through the town in her full moon boot. So if you're still in a boot now, how long is she be expected to be out for? We know it's quite a bad injury. And as well, Leah Williamson still in her boot, because we'd seen pictures of her at an event recently, and she still had her boot on as well. So if you're in a boot, how long is it to take before you get back to full fitness? How many times did I say boot there? God only knows. Like I say, I'm very, very tired. Then Beth Mead, Mallard, for Lyon made it 2-1. That was at 27 minutes. And at this point, you can go, that's a dangerous scoreline. But then Arsenal just step up again. It's comfortable. The midfield is looking great. Kim Little, Leah Volti giving themselves the moments, the space, the time to turn and move. And it felt like at the beginning of the game, Lyon were open and expansive, and Arsenal were really tight and compact. And actually, in the very opening minutes, I thought there was moments where Leah Volti was slightly shaky in the midfield. But anyway, gone it goes when you've got a result like that. And Beth Mead managed a brace as well. 45 minutes a goal from Beth and 69 minutes a goal from Beth. I just don't think you can falter at the moment. It feels like in every competition Beth Mead is representing. And honestly, she didn't even have to tonight. They had it ticking anyway. And the reason I think I'm so excited and I'm so impressed is, yes, okay, Lyon are without some of their star players, but so are Arsenal, and Arsenal made that look easy tonight. And the return leg, you want to think coming home, they're going to be even more confident, they're going to have the fans behind them, but it just gives them that breathing space, and it also gives them that confidence to go, actually, we can progress in this tournament, we can go further, we have beat the holders. How do they fare against the likes of Barcelona when that comes up? It's just exciting. It's just exciting for Arsenal. I feel it now when you look at the team. Frida Maanum coming on at about 72 minutes, I think she came on at. Then seeing the likes of Lena Hurtig coming on as well. Jordan Nobbs even coming back in at some point this evening. I think she was around about 75 minutes coming in for Leah Volti. They've got depth. They've got lots of depth. Jonas Deval is blessed with that in this Arsenal side. So yeah, I just think it's all very exciting. Very, very exciting for Arsenal. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Who have they got in the group? They've got Juventus and they've got Zurich. Now, Juventus could be a little bit of a banana skin. You don't know. They're doing okay domestically now at the moment as well. So that could be interesting. But a massive result for Arsenal to go to Lyon and get 5 goals. Absolutely outstanding. Fair play to Caitlin Foord. I think Steph Catley was brilliant as well. And always feels like she's got everyone at the moment, and really proving a point as well off the back of Ballon d'Or is Beth Mead. She's well and truly on fire, and that flame is not going out anytime soon. Vivianne Miedema, wondered why tonight she wasn't starting. She was almost given that little bit of a rest tonight. Little bit of an injury concern, possibly not fully fit, but she did come on. Again, it just shows you, if you've got Vivianne Miedema, one of the best strikers in the world, waiting to come on for Champions League football, what does this mean for Arsenal's season going forward? They will be feeling absolutely pumped. Interesting stuff indeed. I've spoken about this a lot today, covered it a lot with work, and I thought to myself, how do Arsenal deal without the centre-backs of Leah, Williamson and Rafa Souza? They dealt very, very well with that. Yes, they were lucky without having some of Lyon's star players as well. And tomorrow we look ahead to Chelsea against Paris Saint-Germain, and Chelsea without their manager, Emma Hayes. How will this affect them in Champions League football? We'll wait and see.